in Milwaukee. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Chad Patrick. Ready to go now. MLB Marte getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
High inside.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Low outside.
Got him. Now one away. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Yeah, that's fouled off, Patrick. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
Cutter. High outside.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Low inside.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He hammers one out to right. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Right through there for a strike. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and hitters are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for the Reds in this one, Nick Lodolo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. This is Bryce Terang.
Ball. Ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Here's Yelich at the dish. There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Second inning set to go. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This one in the air, center field. That gets down for a hit. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Sinker.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And a foul ball.
Cutter. High outside.
Ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Bleday in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. He beats the throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Noelvi Marte will hit next. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Low inside. Cutter. Low outside.
Number 7 getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And he swings through that one. Friedl, the lead runner, out at second. Bleday over at first, so one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Matt McClain digs in now. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Baldwin in position, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom half of inning number 2, William Contreras up now for the Brewers. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next, Brooks Baldwin. And a foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away. 1 out man at first. And here's the first baseman. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Lodolo, a 6'6" southpaw, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. In the air, left field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Brandon Valenzuela in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run dinger, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Outside, and it's 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. They go back to back, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And that's an out. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Friedel gets under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Cutter, low outside. Cutter, high outside.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ellie De La Cruz up here now. The power, the speed. He certainly could remind you of a number of players. Well, he was given number 44 by Reds clubhouse man Rick Stowe because he reminded him of Eric Davis. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Low. In the box now. Take strike one.
Inside.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2.
Low outside.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swinging a foul straight back.
Low inside.
Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. That one pulled foul. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add a run. It's 5-3.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Going to count 1 and 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Up next for the Brewers.
And now it's William Contreras.
Contreras.
Chases that one upstairs. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Around second is Yelich. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Up next for the Brewers.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brooks Baldwin. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next to hit, number 7. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive. Hauls it in. 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Valenzuela swings through it for strike 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and it's 8-3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
So they turn things over to the righty, Connor Phillips.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. 2 down. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's 0 for 1.
Number 13, Luis Rengifo.
Fouled off to the right. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Up next,
So the lineup flips over. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch inside.
Ball, no.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Ends the inning after they. As we go to the top of the 4th. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
4-seam fastball. High outside. Cutter. Low middle.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Chourio should have this one. And there's one down. Digging in,
Sinker.
Spencer Steer.
Low middle.
Yep.
Cutter. Middle outside.
That's a ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Just
No, that's
missed.
a ball. Too
He
low.
hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next is Cincinnati.
2 down,
The
bases
designated
empty. This is J.J. Bleday.
Bleday.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
And the 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Sinker. Low middle.
0-2 now.
Sinker.
2 down, nobody on.
Low middle.
Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped. And foul ball.
High inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Bryce Terang.
Second baseman. Terang.
Line drive, Adam in center field. 1 pitch and 1 out. Yelly stepping into the box now. 1 for 2. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. William Contreras getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2.
Contreras.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-2.
Ball.
That's
Off the
awfully
plate.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good eye in that
Too
spot.
high.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him. That's the third out. Back here at American Family Field. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, MLB Marte. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
High outside.
That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swing and a ground ball. Ortiz gets it to first.
Got him. That's
and
an out.
the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Cutter.
Matt McClain, the next to hit.
McClain.
Makes the grab, and there's two out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 8-4.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So two down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hike.
Cutter. Low middle.
Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Brooks Baldwin up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a quick out, number one. And now the first baseman.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one pushed foul. 0-2 now.
Ball one.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Brandon Valenzuela. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 1-1.
Ball. That's too
And an
high.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Got him swinging for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts. All set for the top of the 6th. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Sinker.
And now Tyler Stevenson. That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 out man at first. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Hey.
Cutter. Low inside. Sinker. Low middle.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next in Cincinnati, the
Now a
left-handed
chance for Spencer Steer. He swings and fouls one off.
Cutter.
Low off of first with 2 away.
Cutter. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Gets a piece
Four-seam
and
fastball.
stays alive.
Low outside.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cutter.
The Reds
Outside.
down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little.
Turang over to first in time. Inning over. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Marte takes it in for the out. 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. And a bunt towards third. And that goes foul. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Chourio in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 10-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-4.
Well, it looks like we might be
New pitcher on now, Caleb Ferguson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Tap foul at the plate. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Up next for the Brewers.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. High fly ball, right field. Marte on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Dope.
DL Hall on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Low outside.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Low inside.
Got him swinging.
Up next for Cincinnati, the White Sox.
Back to the top of the order now. Next for Cincinnati, Noel V. Marte. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. The Brewers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Late on that fastball.
High
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing speed. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that misses.
Inside.
And the count is 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Outside.
Left field. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. Set for the last half of the 7th. Brooks Baldwin up now for the Brewers. And that is out of play. Outside low. Ball one. And he can't make the play. Flips it. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Man at first, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, 1 for 3. And that's fouled off. Upstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Runner takes off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Goes down looking. Now he's challenging to call strike. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Brandon Valenzuela. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Swings through that. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom of the seventh. Off the
Ball
mark
three.
there. Full count now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 3.
Now on the bump,
Shortstop,
Sam Moll.
Joey.
So digging in, Joey Ortiz.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 50, Sam Moll.
This one in the air, center field. Friedel on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That to right. Baldwin settles underneath it. And there's one away. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz.
There it was.
D-Rod.
Oh, here it is. Hit it.
Low inside.
Gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
To the right side, Terang handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Change.
2
Low
out,
inside.
space is empty. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. The bit
Four-seam
behind with that
fastball.
swing. It's strike
Outside.
1.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it up.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers.
Rengifo.
0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
11, Jackson. Go Rio.
Chorio at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1 on the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
The batter, number 2.
Next for the Brewers,
Second
Bryce
baseman,
Terang.
Terang.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw.
No.
Save. And 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Christian Yelich.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Hey.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one ripped left field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. And they cut into the deficit. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Outside.
Stepping in, T.J. Friedel.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 1-0.
Hurt.
Slider. Middle inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The
That's a
2-2
check.
gets
What
a
do you
check
got?
swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Payoff pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Spencer Steer digs in now. On the ground, right side. Terang over to first in time. The Reds now down to their final out. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. Patrick with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew,